JSB Trails. Welcome to JSB Trails, a beacon from the past, lighting the future.
Welcome back for another episode in the feature we call the JSB Trails. Yeah, beacon from the past, lighting the future. And you know, our first episode we featured the present executive director, Mr. Conrad Harris. But today we have a man online. We'll be interviewing him via the phone lines. And we speak of the man himself, Mr. Derrick Palmer. Good afternoon, Mr. Palmer.
Greetings, Virgin. Greetings.
Let's start out with you. Are you totally blind?
Blind like bat.
And how did you get blind?
I think I had some sight problems at birth.
Mm-hmm.
And then thought, I guess the fellas them thought they had corrected it and whatever else. But, and you know, because I went to the school, you know, ordinary school up to about 13, 14.
Right.
And then, you know, sight problems begin to happen, fade away and fading and so on.
Right.
And, you know, I got treatment and so on and so on. But that was it. It went off, not suddenly, but slowly.
Right.
Mm.
And for you, when you went totally blind, how was it? How was it for you?
I had to survive, you know.
Right.
That was just, as far as I was concerned, that was a phase in my life.
Mm-hmm.
That went off, and I had to, you see, I had positive periods.
Right.
Positive, you know, mother and father and so on. So, and they were with me.
Right. And
I was with them, whichever it come out.
right.
When I was going blind, I had to go blind, and my father, me and him did sit up one day and a reason, and him said to me, say, why, you know, and that apparently I was to go to school for the blind.
Right.
And I said, you know, I'm going to leave country, go to town, school for the blind and thing and so on. And one day, me and him sit up on a reason, man. And him said to me, look, if you want money, I have a little bit that can carry you. But if you want education, you have to go to school.
Right.
Me really never into one left country and got town at school. Although I was, you know,
mm-hmm.
from time to time in town.
Mm-hmm.
But that was it. And why I never know him did make arrangements for me long time, because then after that me tell like tomorrow the people them are come for you.
Right.
Ask told me to come to me for what? He said to go to town at school. That was it. Did I do it one time? He said no. But you know, and then the next year we got ready and thing and so on, because they were to come. Them never did come. So the next year they said, all right, cool, them not come, all right, you know, we are going to town tomorrow.
Right.
Then can't go to school.
Right. So what was the experience like for you at the Salvation Army School for the Blind?
We have different experiences, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We have different experiences. Initially, I kind of, you see, part of the thing when I go up there, I could see a bit.
Okay.
I wasn't totally blind, you know. I never get up one day and blind. So I said that, and I could see around. So I see my way around and I see people and interact with them, go classes and so on and so on. And sight, you know, went gradually away.
Mm-hmm.
So it was not suddenly.
So you got time then to adjust?
Yeah, to the school and so on, and little adjustment and so on. So, no, yeah, it was not sudden thing. I never got to school totally blind. So I around with dormitory and the brethren them and so on and so on and so on. But sight eventually went to the point that, you know, I even didn't know much about it, because you were really learning intuitively to do without it. So when it gone, it gone.
Gone. Because you got time to adjust because you knew it was going.
A feed business that it gone.
Alright, so tell me a little bit about life after the school for the blind.
Well, life after school is blind. Strangely enough, I am one of those who never loved school.
Right.
So me not tell no lie.
Right.
When we get up on Monday morning, it's the most burdensome thing to go to school. But I benefited from it. I learned well. I did well in school.
Right.
But we never loved school.
Mm-hmm.
So me do want to go as quick as I can. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
But you have to be sensible. I go up with parents that were sensible. And they say, yes, brethren. The question is, as the old man said, well, if you have, may have 2 shillings. But if you want education, you have to go
You have to go to school. Yeah.
Remember that.
Right.
And that's why he can't give me. But he can't help me forget it.
Mm-hmm.
You get me?
Right, right.
Sensible reasoning. I'm say, all right, brethren. Come here, my old man used to reason. We'll talk and thing. You know, so going to school and all that. And he came by him keep him word. Like him the first time I got the boy, I'm saying, you know. I said, all right, bro, 2 weeks time I come look for you.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks time and come, 3 weeks, 4 weeks time and come back again. And then tell us boss, you know, I have to come every day, you know. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So me settling and no man, I know the importance of school because, you know, I was going to, you know, what they used to refer to as society school, and I'm doing well.
Mm-hmm.
So I expected to continue doing well.
Right.
And in actual fact, I did well.
Tell us about some of the things that you achieved.
When you say achieve, what do you mean? After school and so on. Well, all the exams let me take a school. I passed them. The one thing I remember, me failed. And it was maths.
Maths.
And most of it in the class, it failed it.
Right.
So I'm glad they couldn't blame me, them blame the teacher.
Oh.
But clearly, you know, I want to make the money and how to count it.
Right.
And so, you know, it wasn't a big thing. But really, you know, that's the only feel I ever had at school.
Right.
I passed maths.
And then after school now?
After school?
Mm-hmm.
Me don't know. After school, okay. What we're going to do was a big challenge. What we can do was another challenge for us.
Right.
What we can. And I have a feeling that, I don't know if that has been conquered yet.
Mm-hmm.
That feeling of still in school for the blind. I don't know if vocational rehabilitation has taken over there is making a difference.
Mm-hmm.
But at our time, that was well needed. It wasn't there. People, we never know the field. We never know what was possible. We never knew what we're capable of.
Mm-hmm.
We knew we could have learned.
Okay.
We learned what? You understand me?
Yes, yes.
And we had to make that discovery outside of school. Not in school.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the weaknesses. So we didn't come out prepared for the world. We come out to fight.
To fight, right.
And we could have fight our shadow. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you know, so I hope those things have been dealt with, you know, and so on. Because there was no such thing as a guidance council. So when I got out, boy, them said, yeah, at school, I could have typed well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Oh, the machine sing.
Mm-hmm.
I could let the typewriter hum, man. And just hum with accuracy. Yes, man. You know, 90 words a minute, man.
Whoa.
Yes, man.
So you took up typing jobs after school then?
Eh? Yes, I reached this, man. Yeah, when they test and thing, man. That thing could hum, man, and I love to make it hum.
So,
and we usually challenge each other as you to call that school when we learn typing and so, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, we beat the machine differently, man. So when I left school, now, them say, boy, I want to place it down at the Salvation Army. Vacancy thing then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I never knew. So them just go on down and go work experience. Go down there morning time, come up back at evening time. The bus or get drive or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I went there, man. And I sit down the man and I make the machine home.
Whoa.
And you know, at that time I went in the most difficult job because I was the only typist in the finance department.
Mm-hmm.
There. And I did budgets and figures and I make machine home with budget, you know.
Whoa.
When you man cut stencil, man, you cut all 40, 50 pages of stencil.
Right. This was where again?
Salvation Army.
Okay, cool.
Oh, North Parade.
North Parade.
Hero Circle, the finance department, for the territorial finance department.
Okay.
For the whole Caribbean region. But then while I was doing that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I was studying. I was studying all that time. I go evening classes and all that thing. I got extramural courses.
Mm-hmm.
Social work, sociology, and then evening classes and all those things. And you know, so I say, well, because I was still searching, you know, Virgin.
Right.
I know typing was not for me. Whether rightly or wrong, I'm say a woman do them something there.
Mm-hmm.
Me a big man. But we did. But that was the opportunity available, and I took it with both hands. But you know, I impressed me because while I was in the finance department, there are people who come there. I said, wait, up to the machine. The blind man, I work the machine, so. You understand me?
Right. So you impressed.
The finance, bad man. The finance department, they were man afraid of figures.
Figures, yeah.
Blazing budget, you know, cut stencil like cutlass, man.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of stencil in a virgin. Yes, man. I frankly, I did well till but then the point I was studying. Also, because I know that was not the end for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, a breakthrough came at some other government. No, by then, I had started the Progressive Blind Association.
Okay.
PBA.
Right.
And we were getting young blind people, man, to sort out themselves, sit down and chat and work for it, and you know what I mean?
Yes.
Bringing I think we met once a month, and we have like a forum and bringing speakers and all them things there. And we used, you know Ralph Holmes?
Yes, man, definitely.
Well, we used to meet on his veranda, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We bring speakers and things, you know. Because we never know it.
Mm-hmm.
But for a long time, we were seen as radical. And the system began to shun us.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were rebels.
Oh.
Yeah, man, no, we go through that. I must have come through the school for the blind, or this young blind system, that's the worst name, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think because all them public meetings and things, you know, where they're all along at different places. Me chat there, you know. Yes, man, I go to that place down in Camp Road, near Camp Road here, they usually keep meetings and things there, all and things. And politicians, them and all kind of come go down there. Me down there, you know.
Right.
Sometimes me sitting at the front there, you know,
Mm-hmm.
with them. So people know me, and I stand up and ask questions and challenge man with all kind of politicians, them, you know, challenge them and tell them that work. No, man, I was quite active in that, active meetings and young this and young that and so on. Till at one stage I joined the PNP youth thing and so on. So, but sometimes when I speak as I go, but look at them when I waste time, they waste no time.
Was it out of this radical movement that the Jamaica Society for the Blind was born?
No. The society was before me, man. The Society for the Blind. We radicalize it.
Okay.
No, when we go to man, some team lady this and lady that, and so many ladies when sit on it and drink coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, when they have meetings and things, and the blind might sit down and listen.
Mm-hmm.
From me no drink coffee, me have to find something else to drink.
Right.
So me the man, sometimes we left meeting and thing, and we sometimes we are called to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
We were called to the bar most meetings after that, man, and sit down and drink too, liquor and thing and so on and thing, and meet people and community and so on. So we weren't no chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to look for good name.
Right.
Because at that time man can pass without the bar to drink too. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And socialize and drink. So people know.
Right.
And so on. So after that, no, there wasn't. And frankly, we carry the ladies them with me too.
Mm.
Yes, man, and I just man alone got bar, you know, we beat done, man. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, got man and woman, man. Got bar, man.
Right.
We are human being and we are social being.
True. All right, so tell me a little bit now about the Jamaica Society for the Blind. Right.
The Society for the Blind, yes, we had to, one day we said the Society for the Blind not serving us. We did find Progressive Blind Association.
Right.
And we decide now that we want to use this to reorganize the Society for the Blind.
Mm.
You understand me? Society for the Blind must serve blind people and to serve the lady this and the lady that, and them they will come drink coffee at them. You understand me?
Right.
So we must, and them hire one another little lady who say she was, you know, as executive executive secretary. But really, there was nothing to do because the lady never know nothing and no blind people. The young blind people never like her.
Okay.
The old blind people them like them because she go down sit down and make tea for them. We don't drink tea.
Right.
We drink rum.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I say we are drunkard, but we are conscious people.
Right.
And we socialize in
Right.
our way. We not got to go drink tea. So, you know, we go to, and then, you know, it's society, but it's not serving. But what we realize, it was ours.
Mm-hmm.
So we must make it serve us. So we begin to meet down there and call meeting, and then we say, wait, this is Society for the Blind not serving us. Get me?
Right.
The people I mean that don't know we, and they don't want to know we. They don't want to socialize with the rebel and those who want changes. So, you see one time when they have election, this annual fiasco,
Mm-hmm.
where them just put that same people in because them are able-bodied. In fact, we challenged the Constitution. Because the Society of the Blind at the time had a constitution that said, I think it was 14 members, right? And only one could be blind.
Whoa.
Oh, tell me something.
Whoa.
That not make you feel like you take up your cutlass and walk on me.
Yes.
Only one could be blind.
Whoa.
And we go there and challenge that. We say them to put one go on.
Mm-hmm.
No. We move. We study the art of them thing and then you're idiot, you know.
Right.
We move a resolution and cancel that the annual general meeting there with an agenda and all them thing. Now we introduce, you know, agenda and set meetings.
Mm-hmm.
So that meeting was to set meeting.
Right.
And by then, you know, we wipe out the whole whining, the vote it off democratically. The whole board and the whole team and thing, and we said, next time we're coming with election.
Right.
For the board. And we're changing the constitution.
Mm-hmm.
And brethren, the next meeting, man, all the able-bodied them left the board. I said that them now sit down with them people here. Them blind youth here. You know, them aggressive, they never say we done so.
Right.
But them aggressive and them push people around. But we went in there very aggressively. We didn't go in the team.
Mm-hmm.
And we never respect lad this or lady that. Sorry, but that might not be the best way. But that was the best thing at the time. You can't go in the chummy with them. You have to go in the rough and rebel and change things. And immediately, man, none of them will come back for election. And them so we just gladly take it over and reform the constitution.
Was the Society of the Blind at the same location that it is now?
No, it might not be, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was I, as the chairman, bought that property.
Whoa.
Oh yes. It was the workshop at you. By then, you see, I was working with the government and I was working at the council, Jamaica Council for the Disabled.
Mm-hmm.
It's an arm of government.
Right.
Because them kind of, the government is smart, them kind of co-op me now to keep me quiet.
Oh.
By the whole disability, even the physical disabled, they were, the agencies and the people them were heading, they were all able-bodied, and they were upset because this man I overturned the application of disability and the Society for the Blind get radical. So, brethren, then they put it somewhere down. I mean, no, me go sell the damn thing. Sell a property and buy this place, yeah. Oh yeah. We ain't down somewhere down at the traffic light there on Old Hope Road, there, man. Near the corner where council and them place they did there.
Or closer to Crossroads.
No, you're going down to Crossroads and over Crossroads, still up the summer, a few doors down.
Okay.
Below the 4-8 center. And man, that place was going on. We said, nah, man, we sell it. And I because I was in Goa, I was in the ministry. Some things were happening. Ability thing was shaking up. And some era, the social sector in the ministry was a joke. And I said it's foolishness. So, you know, then we had some roady thing and me a rabble road. I mean all kind of name, but that's a them problem, not mine. And then we some changes were going on. And so we said, no, hold. This place up here, so I guess the guys, some guys did have it. Some workshop, blind workshop or something. And then by society there. And then I said, no, I could buy the property, man, stop with the foolishness. Both big and thing. We need a place for ourselves. And it was being sold. And I bought it. We took it over on them and because we were getting a monthly subvention from government. I said, we don't use the subvention to pay the mortgage.
Whoa.
You understand me?
So how much did you guys pay for the property at the time?
No, you stretch me. Under 100,000 though.
Right. Because I think I heard something about 83,000 or something like that.
Virgin, that depends on my mind and what my name want to say. 83,000 I think. It's under 100,000.
Right.
83,000. And we decided, no man, this is scrap money, man. We supposed to get pay that off and get man to pay it off, man. And I think man just pay that off for we. We started balling. And man come up with money, man. Why you make them take with this one, we mad? And man, it come up with money, man. And some man advance loans and thing, you know.
Wow.
Some blind man.
Wow.
No man, we did serious, you know, brethren. We did serious, you know. Some man dip in them pocket and them see it and come up too. And some other man come up with it and everybody clear off and thing. And that belongs to Jamaica Society for the Blind. At the time that now made it in Israel.
Okay. Book. What were you doing in Israel?
I did that diploma or something in community development in Haifa.
Okay.
Haifa University. Yes, man. So I on the boarding accommodation too. Yeah. So man, I'm gonna go beat book, man, and come back. Must say it help.
Right. So when you came back, did you continue to work with the society?
Society is in my blood, man. I mean, I have never worked with the Jamaica Society for the Blind yet. I have never drawn a salary from Jamaica Society for the Blind. Everybody thought, well, only people thought that me come back there and get to work and they work me. I have never, because when I went to Israel to study, it was a government scholarship me get. He come back, me I work with government. But every moment me have me that JSB, because we have to put it how we want it. No. I've never worked with the Jamaica Society, but I always do. It's my baby.
Right. So were you on the board, and what are some of the positions that you held on the board?
One time I think I was chairman in the shaking it up, the first time.
Okay.
When we left, because we did have the Progressive Blind Association, and when we left Progressive, we just moved the whole Progressive Blind Association executive move over for JSB.
For JSB, right.
So it was the same progress and progressive nature was moving on, like thunder, push out of the way. Yeah, some people get a bit squeezed and feel hurt and things, but this was not a time to say hush hush baby. This was the time to create change.
Right, because blind people...
In the interest of black people. That's how we did radical things. Well, me the name, they call me communist, they call me socialist. They call, all my old friend them from a longer time still see me now and call me socialist.
Right.
Yeah. But they're labels. But we are the work.
At the time, what were some of the programs that you guys institute for blind persons to benefit from?
Bridget, boy, yeah, stress me now, man. Stress me out because a long time.
Right.
You see, one thing, me move on. When me no whole thing, our whole power, our whole position. When time come on me, me serve my purpose, me gone. Move to something else. Because the world not stop. And so I work with people there, but I'm always supporting the society with the blind. So when you ask me, I said programs and things, boy, I don't even remember now, you know, but it was moving. It was moving fast, and we were bringing people coming out, school for blind as and graduates, to say, come forward. We're not supposed to have new ideas. Come to the Society for the Blind, Society for the Blind here, waiting for you.
Right.
And so on. And
so these are the people who came in then and then put their minds together and came up with programs so that
yes, man, I know me. And we and get things done, and we had, so, you know, there was a brethren named Carl James. He was Lions Club man, and he was a businessman. He was head of one of them job company there. And he supported us. And he was a good brain and a good supporter. And anyway, find a job and can squeeze in a man and look for it. Blessings, a long time I don't see him.
Okay.
But him was a great supporter. When everybody left with him stuck with me. Because then the man that did come to get good name and conquer. The man that did come to perform.
To perform, right.
You understand? And them the people who I will work with. Respect due to him and him respect with. I will respect him well, man. So that name has always been a very good name. But the society was in the forefront. And man will take it, move it.
Right.
Because them fix up all where you want. Somebody fix up around at the back, around the back, around craft here, and then build around, then one gone up in the ear and all them things there. One there, and is a place upstairs there somewhere, them, I don't know. Clinic. We set up a clinic too. And it start, and you know, people come there, we get some people who can serve, that's why you'll get some, nurses might come in 1 or 2 days a week or so on. And then we say, boy, blind people can't go down a KPH, go fight for space for them, so forth and thing, you know. Make we set up clinic up a yard that one day we get a doctor who can serve blind people. Not as blind as us, people come, we can't go down, go hassle with them down a KPH, brother.
Right.
So we have this place. Set up clinics.
Right.
And the people come there and live a better life, man, and come comfortably in a decency and respect. And then I push you around and all that something there.
Right.
And that's we they look for after the place. Maybe we develop this place here that, you know, it provides these services. A full service center for the blind. And if other disability want to come, let them come. We now come for divide and rule, you know. But clearly when we come, we are set up ourselves. And who want to come benefit and help, come there, you have to behave and take care of the place. You know what I mean? And the pride and joy that I may feel proud, brethren, of Society for the Blind. Yeah, man, me first go declare war if me hear foolishness. I may see them develop the thing, man. All the upstairs, the thing, me go up there, man, and me sit down comfortable.
Good.
I respect you, man.
Yes, man.
Blind people, them never waste time or waste resources.
Right. And it's because of persons like you who really pave the way for what the society is right now.
Yeah, we push it.
Right. Can you remember some of the persons who were in that revolutionary advancement with you?
Yeah, let me see now. At them time, the Grant.
Arville?
Honeygan.
Right. Ralph Coombs, I heard you mention.
No, Ralph never had no struggle. Naila Lati was a part of the struggle at one time, you know, and for a time, them, I think Lati was a part, but for a time, them did more. Figure say, them did more get some strange thing that we are fight against the school and them go join the school board and all that thing like we are fight against the school.
Right.
When they say the school is supposed to change too, because we school and they expel a whole heap of people and you stick up your head, them expel you, say you're a rebel and all kind of thing. Then tell them, say, follow Derrick Palmer and then type of thing. In terms of the leadership, because a lot of people they want a bad name, you know.
Right.
And me can't my back, Brad. So I let name that thing and communist and all kind of, I love that. As long as they allow us to do what we want and make we changes and so on. People support you privately and so on, but a few public heads, as I say, oh, you got another a good brethren. Man like all Price.
Price.
Everall Price?
Everall Price.
Yeah, man. No, the man, them never so loud as me, still. But Price and them, man, the most strong supporters, man, and come a meeting all the time, man. Well, Father give him, Coombs.
Mm-hmm.
Give him veranda and all them sit in a yard and things. For meet, So, but he was teaching at the school too, so he never openly with we, but then and after that meeting we got lick to liquor. But we usually try to different meetings, government meetings, the ministry they have meetings. We did a papa.
Right.
No worry, we show up and deal with issues and things. And sometimes man they don't know it, but we are dealing with our business and them and
So any final words you would want to say to the current leaders and current persons that are responsible for the running of the Jamaica Society for the Blind?
Well, the Society for the Blind still has a great future. I don't know how well it's fulfilling its future, but I think it's on the right road.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know the pace that it's doing on the road.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily know the programs. I'm not really well in touch. But the key is that the Society for the Blind is ours, and we need to support it and push it, introduce programs, make changes when it's necessary, and because that's ours, and it to be frank, it was bought with sweat and tears. I tell you that we were scourged, we were all kind of thing, but we own it, we buy it as we, and we must treat it well and continue to build it. Let it bring in all the programs and activities that blind people can benefit. And if we can share it, other people share it, but control it.
Yes, sir.
Blind people business.
Yeah, man. There you have it, folks. The words of the great man himself, Mr. Derrick Palmer, a pioneer behind the Jamaica Society for the Blind, one who fought for this property, or one who has helped this organization to become what it is now and moving into the future. Thanks again for listening to another episode of JSB Trails. I am your host, Mr. Damian Rose, saying join me next time when we'll have another special guest. Mr. Palmer, thanks again, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for listening to JSB Trails, a beacon from the past, lighting the future. This has been a production of the JSB Library.